First, the top headlines. Flagship Printing Workflow Modernization Program DPS Manipur Printflow 360 inaugurated today. Royal Riders Manipur Club observes 90th Foundation Day. CRPF conducts blood donation camp as part of the 87th Rising Day. Manipur government allocates rupees 734 crore for rehabilitation of the displaced persons in 2026 to 2027 budget. India begins diesel supply to Bangladesh amid fuel shortage. New rule on LPG filling, LPG refill bookings. Iran names Khamenei's son to succeed him. A very good evening and welcome to ELITETV English News at today's prime time. This is Somirin bringing you the latest news, and now the news in details. The Directorate of the Printing and Stationery Government of Manipur proudly inaugurated its flagship printing workflow modernization program, TPS Manipur Printflow 360, at a simple ceremonial event held today at the 10th March. Today, the 10th March at Directorate's Corpus Pavilion in Imphal. The launch event was attended by special invitees, officials and staff of the Directorate who hailed the initiative as a decisive step towards strengthening institutional capacity and aligning Manipur's governance infrastructure with the modern standards. Speaking at the ceremony, Director Ngangbam Robert Singh IAS expressed gratitude to the government of Manipur for its unwavering support in strengthening institutional capacity and enabling this transformation. He acknowledged that the success of Printflow 360 is a testament to the state government's commitment to innovation and transparency in the governance. Highlighting the program's mission, the director emphasized this initiative is not just about technology. It is about trust. By empowering the Directorate with modern tools, they reaffirm their commitment to serving the people of Manipur with dignity, speed, and transparency. The program tagline, Empowering Manipur Government's Printing Services with Clarity and Speed, reflects its promise to deliver efficiency and accountability in every publication.
Akoine thadaraga akoigi thabakse kadaida leire kai stage ta leire printing tawbagi stage howrabra howdribra taw loirabra binding stage ta leibra aduma mayam se loina ba workflow se da anytime director na natraga atopa officer sing na su yengba ngamane akoi se kadai leire ge ade paisa pirakhrabra printing tawbagi che sang tharakhrabra sumo mayam so ade department da su akoina generate tawraga noido loire law law haibaga se adugi letter se amu idana namdana every time hanjana namna we mo letter format amamana dum namthoga tarik sida law law the system generate tawga letter pirani adu letter do koina system ni longthoga thara lore.
In connection with the observance of the 87th Rising Day of the Central Reserve Police Force (CRPF), blood donation camps were organized today, the 10th March, at various battalions of the CRPF. Similar camps were also conducted by 86th Battalion CRPF at its headquarters location, Lamphel Info, under the aegis of IG Manipur and Nagaland Sector CRPF on the occasion of the 87th CRPF Racing Day in collaboration with the RIMS Hospital Info. The camps was conducted under the supervision of Dr. Florence Dangmei, Chief Medical Officer of the 86th BN CRPF, and Ms. W. Nandini Devi, Second in Command, 86th BN CRPF, presently holding the charge of Commandant, 86th BN CRPF. The camp was organized with the assistance of doctors and nurses from the RIMS Hospital, assisted by blood bank staff of RIMS, for smooth conduct of the blood donation camp. Being a peacekeepers of the nation, officers, subordinate officers, and other ranks of the 86 BN CRPF and 169 BN CRPF voluntarily came forward to donate blood. A total of 71 officers' personnel displayed solidarity with the state and its citizens, generously donating blood during the camp. While speaking to donors, doctors, and medical staffs, Dr. Florence Dangmei, Chief Medical Officer of the 86th Battalion CRPF, inspired others to follow and contribute towards the noble cause, stating that the camp was organized to enrich the state blood bank to save the lives of the insured and patients in urgent need of the blood. She also highlighted that such initiatives strengthen the bond between the CRPF and the local populations. On the other hand, 109 Battalion CRPF Commandant Brijesh Kumar, while speaking on the occasion of the blood donation camp, stated the blood donation camp is not only conducted in the state Manipur, but is also held in various parts of the nation, highlighting the contribution of the CRPF to health and medical sectors as well, besides safeguarding the people and the country.
March ki thamanung sida unit asida Manipur da leiriba unit mayam na asigi camp se organize tawi ado ngasi akhoi 86 ka 169 ani pullaga asigi blood donation camp se akhoi na organize tawjabani mi gi e donate tawba haibase sina khwaidagi afaba donation amani ana akhoi na dum laujai sibai mayam su pungning changna pining ba wakhan leiraga moina su dum chongthorai masa masana.
Our unit is donating today 40 donating 50 units of blood, and this is also to show to the convince to people of Manipur, Nagaland, and everywhere other places also that we are not only contributing in maintaining peace and law and order in internal security in the country, but we are also committed to improve upon the health, to contribute towards the health services also.
Rehabilitation of ITPs has emerged as a key focus of Manipur's 2026 to 2027 budget, with the state government allocating rupees 734 crore to support resettlement efforts following the ethnic unrest that displaced thousands across the state. Chief Minister Y. Khemchand Singh presented the budget estimates in the Manipur Assembly on March 9, stating that the allocation is intended to expedite rehabilitation for those affected by the violence. The Chief Minister informed the Assembly that the Union government has provided a special package of rupees 2,198 crore to the state during the current financial year. The assistance is meant for prepayment of high-interest loans, meeting security-related expenditures, covering the cost of deployment of central paramilitary forces, and supporting rehabilitation of displaced families. He said that the central assistance has strengthened the state's rehabilitation efforts while ensuring that development spending is not constrained by raising revenue expenditure. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand Singh said the improvement in the law and order situation has enabled considerable progress across the sectors. He also highlighted the growth in the state's own revenue collection projected to increase from 2,087 crore in 2024 to 2025 to rupees 2,887 crore in 2026 to 2027. The Royal Riders Manipur Club today, the 10th March, observed its 19th Foundation Day at its Meitei Langol office, participated by several members of the club. The observation began with hoisting of flag of the Royal Riders Manipur Club and paying tributes to the past late members of the club. President R.K. Brabisana highlighted the camps and expeditions taken up by the club, along with support and help extended to the needy people. Further, newly enrolled riders were also felicitated and with presentation of t-shirts and flags of the club.
Motor the high serving with Avenger Sida one ski Wakanda Jinga Tamia Yama remote area Karumba PST Helki Kari Makuleta Okana Suda Salaga Yana Tiandu the Tower Holotara Sasarapana Isha Sai Pokitagi Pasaputoga Mayam South to Button. But the home adventure though, I don't enjoy those. Jolly be missing is a local mechanically hold up I saw Pisaro Yahweh. Bizar Kaide Kasprit Lake Sini Shimai
Filmmakers from across the 8 northeastern states have until March 19 to submit their entries for the 3rd Northeast India Film Festival, and EIFF organizers announced during the press conference held in Imphal on Monday, the 9th March. The 2-day film festival will be held on March 21 and 22 at Dantapolis Cinema. According to the organizers, the festival is open to both feature and non-feature films produced in the Northeast and certified by the Central Board of Film Certification between January 1st and December 31st, 2025. Notably, there is no entry fee, a move aimed at encouraging participation from the independent and emerging filmmakers across the region. Filmmakers from Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, Tripura and Manipur are eligible to participate. The Socialist Students' Union of Manipur, Assam, in connection with the upcoming 11th Foundation Day, is organizing the 6th state-level painting competition focusing on the challenges faced by the students' community in today's modern world. The event is to be held at 14th March at Kumanlampak Indoor Stadium on the theme of Fight Against Evil. A release issued by S. Inauyama Singh, Publicity and Information Secretary of the Socialist Students' Union of Manipur, Assam, has expressed that registration entries will be free for students taking shelter at relief camps, highlighting that the painting competition is not only to showcase painting talents of the young students, but will also serve as a means to discuss the present ground-root challenges being faced by the students at large in the strife-torn Manipur. Assam has appealed to all the students' community to take part in the event and make it a very grand success. As per the schedule fixed by the Election Commission of India, the final photo electoral rolls of the 49 Tatwi ST Assembly constituency has been published today, the 10th March, by the concerned Electoral Registration Officer ERO of the 49 Tatwi ST Assembly constituency. A press note issued by the Chief Electoral Officer Manipur stated that the general public, electors and representatives of the political parties may inspect, verify the final photo electoral rolls at the offices of the Electoral Registration Officers, Assistant Electoral Registration Officers, and with all the both level officers BLOs of the 49 Tatupi SD Assembly constituency and may also visit the Chief Electoral Officer's Manipur's website https://ceomanipur.nekin.in to inspect the final photo electoral rolls. A meeting with the representatives of national and state political parties was also held today at the office of the Chief Electoral Officer Manipur. The political parties were apprised of the activities taken up during revision period. Further copies of the final electoral rolls were also shared with the representatives of the political parties. Just and Fair Delimitation JFD convener Jitendra Ningomba has questioned the Chief Minister and other MLAs of the state Manipur as to why they should be reluctant and afraid of taking necessary steps for implementation of NRC in the state prior to the conduct of census. He further stressed that whether such ministers and MLAs who are unable to defend their own people from external threats can be called as the true leaders of the people. The statements were made today, the 10th March, during a public discussion held at the Imphal West District's Heirangoi Thong Awang Maipam Lekai Community Hall as a part of the ongoing campaign of spreading awareness to the masses on the need to implement NRC to identify infiltrators and immigrants before the scheduled conduct of the nationwide census campaign in the month of April 2026. Speaking during today's discussion, JFD convener Jitendra Ningomba further stated, infiltrators outsiders and illegal immigrants have been exploiting the indigenous people of the state Manipur, depriving of their rights. He highlighted that the leaders of the state, despite knowing the ground realities of all the hardship and turmoil being faced by the indigenous people of Manipur, are still reluctant and hesitant in taking a definite stand for identification of such illegal immigrants before conducting census in the state, which is scheduled for April.
आगे कांगुन नदी अकोई जे मुसेसे तहनी को अदुगा अकोई कांगुन सिनदी अकोई नदी खली सिना अकोई की पुले हिंगने जाबनी मितो मिया जागिदम तो अकोई ले रबा अकोई ने रिम तो मिया जागिदम तरा अकोई लंदम सिगे सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया की सिटीजन अमो की होना नुआइन लेमिन जे हाइरा मितो ब्लागा खोज लान तारबा तारी ने कांगुन सिगे लान तार करी ना कोई मोना मितो टीवी या हंदोरी ब्राबिनी.
The second day's match of the first five-man A-side village open football tournament being held at Hepong Pokpi under Imphal West District was played between Youth FC Hepong Pokpi and YSA Lamsang. In today's exciting match, Youth FC Hepong Pokpi defeated YSA Lamsang by 1-0 goals. Stay with us, we'll be right back after a very short break. Don't forget you're watching Elite TV.
Shri Shri Gaurachandra Namaha, Purvasam Dai Koi Kwai Girak Talayrambi Nausepam Umbi Akoizam Lucky Devi, Lucky Laymana, Magi Nusi Jaraba Imam Manong Sarena Day Maruk Mapang, Machama Sukai Pungamakut Haduk Lamlaga, Haukibatang Ama Tha Ahum English Singaliga Kungataru, Lamta Gitara Hundaini Panbano Maizing Numita, Shri Guruji Kripada Gives Olaga, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Lakshmi Dasi Anang Manjuri, Nam Fangzaduna Vrindavan Prapti Oikre. Lakliba tang tara mari tha ahum English Singaniga Kungataru, Lamtagit Kungamangani Panba Thang Zanamita Chira Usop Din Tokle. Numit Asida, Lake Drabiki Atma Santi Kidamak, Namjaba Vastu Karadam, Harisan Kiton Gadimina, Sri Sri Gaurachandra, Mahaprabhu Gicharanda Kachagadauri. Upalaksha Asida, Brahman Vaisnov, Ahalaman, Maruk Mapang Kwai Pungamakna, Matamchana Lengbiratuna Seva Yaumiranaba, ELITETV Githong the Pausen Jari. Lake Drabi Akoizam Lucky Laymasi, Thangmayban Maisnam Lekai Dam College Gate Manak the Lady Kibani. Benit, Dr. Nausakpam Kala Singh, Mapureba Amadi Mahaki Imam Singh. Thawam Pareng, Bekatpa Ayupong Mapan Minute Kuntra, Sankiton Nuntilpung Tarani Toyam Minute Kuntra, Karma Mafam Uripog Pachas Pati Masum, Sinam Lekai Community Hall.
Manipur के अहानबा न्यूरो पेशेंट्स के अमतंगायरबा स्पेशलाइज्ड हॉस्पिटल न्यूरो इमरजेंसी ट्रॉमा नेट मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल सिंगजाई मथक टोंगथाम लिकाइदा हांदुकचरे हॉस्पिटल असना मरुइना बीपी स्ट्रोक ब्रेन ट्यूमर लम्बी की खुदोंथिबा स्पाइनल डिस्क प्रोलैप्स स्पाइनल ट्यूमर अमदी माइग्रेन चिंबा लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असदा न्यूरो की लायंगबद चंगबा अफबो मखल की खुसु खुलाई अमदी मशीन मरांग कायदे लई मसिना कोक मरी लेनबा तोंगान तोंबा मखल की अनाबसिंग निंगथिना लायंगली लमदम मसिदा न्यूरो सर्जन यामना तांगलिबा मरमना चिंगमदी अरापा मफमदगी लाकपा अनाबसि न्यूरो सर्जन उननबा होनबदा अवाबा कया मायोंगदरी मसिदा सुनतना मतम थिंथना अनाबा लायंगना मरम ओरगा खुदोंथिबा कया सुमायोंगदरी मसी पुनमक्तगी खरदो ओरबसु कन्ननबा डॉक्टर पार्किंसन सिंह MCS न्यूरो सर्जरी एम्स न्यू दिल्ली ना मसामकी हॉस्पिटल असिदा पुंग कुनमरी लेदुना अनाबा सिंह लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असिदा अताब ममलदा लाइन मतनतना OPD जनरल अमदी ICU बेड्स ऑपरेशन मेडिसिन एक्स-रे अमदी लैब कमैली नबसनसु अताब ममलदा फंगल्ली ngasimaglenshin biro amadi kudong saba singa silobiho hena kubam road gidamag hospital asigi telephone number 7005534166 natraga 8974572154 da pau phabirak yagani
ayhang na taibang khongda jarakibase kumjali singamaga samapal humphudra 1970 mas ke kunipar lamtagina kunmathoi nipan ba thang janamit ke ayuk pung mapanda ayhak taibang phaurakki lo leijaba phije leijaba lining leijaba maitai phurup se amtadi ningkha tamna lining mikha pondabasu oirasi.
Welcome back from the break. Thank you for tuning in once again. Our next top stories begins with India has begun supplying 5,000 tons of diesel to Bangladesh through a cross-border pipeline to help the neighboring country address ongoing fuel shortage, officials said on Monday, the 9th March. The diesel consignment is being transported through a pipeline connecting the two countries. Confirming the development, Muhammad Rizanur Rahman, chairman of the Bangladesh Petroleum Corporation (BPC), said the supply forms part of an existing agreement between the two sides. Under the arrangement, Bangladesh plans to import about 90,000 tons of diesel within 6 months, with 5,000 tons arriving each month. Officials said the supply is expected to stabilize the country's fuel availability over the coming months. The move comes at a time when Bangladesh authorities are investigating alleged irregularities in the fuel market. Earlier, the government conducted inspections at fuel stock stations following reports that some traders were illegally stockpiling diesel to create an artificial shortage in the market. In a statement, the Bangladesh government said certain unscrupulous traders were hoarding fuel stocks beyond the prescribed limit in an attempt to manipulate prices and disrupt the normal supply. The waiting period for booking domestic LPG refills has been increased from 21 to 25 days as a precautionary step to curb hoarding amid concerns of the possible energy crisis following the war in Iran. Sources said global oil markets have been on edge after Iran blocked the Strait of Hormuz, a key global shipping route for crude oil. However, Iran's Revolutionary Guard reportedly stated that the strait will remain closed only to vessels from the US, Israel, Europe, and their Western allies. Officials said there was currently no indication that supplies through the Strait of Hormuz will resume soon, but urged the public not to panic. They maintain that the impact on Indian consumers will differ from that on US consumers, noting that India is better positioned than many countries. As a precaution, the government has directed refiners to increase LPG production and prioritize domestic supply over commercial or industrial use. After more than 35 years, the Mizoram Assembly on March 9 unanimously adopted a new resolution seeking the inclusion of the Mizo language in the 8th schedule of the Constitution. The move aims to reinforce the state's long-standing demand for recognition of its lingua franca spoken by various Mizo tribes. School Education Minister Van Latnana, who moved the resolution, said the initiative has widespread consensus across Mizoram's socio-political spectrum. The inclusion would allow members of the parliament from the Mizoram to speak in their mother tongue in parliament, enable Mizo students to appear in premier central services examination like IAS, IPS, and IES using the language, and boost the literary and cultural initiative through the National Translation Mission, Sahitya Academia, and the National Book Trust. It will also create employment opportunities for translators and interpreters and expand Mizo language programming on All India Radio and Doordarshan. The first resolution seeking Mizo's inclusion in the 8th schedule was adopted on March 23, 1991. 2 people were killed early today, the 10th March, in Chibinang village, West Garo Hills, Meghalaya, when police opened fire on an unlawful gathering during the night curfew hours, officials said. The incident occurred amid rising tensions between the tribal and non-tribal communities ahead of the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council election scheduled for April 10. Police intervened after a crowd assembled despite curfew restrictions, according to sources. In response, the district administration imposed a full-day curfew across West Garo Hills and deployed additional security forces. This followed a night curfew, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. on Monday in 37 sensitive villages amid protests by the NGOs over non-tribals' participation in nominations from March 9 to March 16. The state government also suspended mobile data for 48 hours from midnight to prevent the spread of misinformations and curb social media mobilizations, while voice calls and SMS services remain operational. Iran has appointed hardline cleric Mojtaba Khamenei as the new supreme leader following the death of his father Ali Khamenei, who had ruled Iran for 37 years. The 56-year-old cleric was selected by the Assembly of Experts as the country faces escalating conflict with the United States and Israel. Mojtaba, known for close ties with the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, takes power as Iran launches missile and drone strikes against Israel and Gulf Arab states while facing heavy U.S. and Israeli bombardment. Iran launched new attacks today, the 10th March, at Gulf Arab countries as it keeps up with pressure on the region, while 5 pro-Iranian militants were killed by an airstrike in northern Iraq. Incoming missile sirens sounded early in the morning in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain, while Saudi Arabia said it had destroyed 2 drones over its oil-rich eastern region, and Kuwait's National Guard said it had shot down 6 drones. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-2890-982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram, and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, a very quick recap of the headlines once again. Flagship Printing Workflow Modernization Program TPS Manipur Print Flow 360 inaugurated today. Royal Riders Manipur Club observes 19th Foundation Day. CRPF conducts blood donation camps as part of the 87th Racing Day. Manipur government allocates rupees 734 crore for the rehabilitation of the displaced persons in 2026 to 2027 budget. India begins diesel supply to Bangladesh amid fuel shortage. New rule on LPG refill booking. Iran names Khamenei's son to succeed him. That's all for today. For more updates like this, please keep watching ELITETV. Stay safe, stay informed. Good night.